This video, we're going to start with some of the building blocks of UTC. I'm going to show you how to create a button and how to put an overlay in that button, and then how to cancel that overlay. Also, I'm going to introduce something called Ndi Monitor.
Okay, the building blocks of vMix UTC are the widgets, and you can see the list there. The one we're going to talk about today is the button widget. But first we're going to go ahead and do a label, and a label is a way that I segregate the different portions of my vMix UTC layout. And we'll just call this one graphics, and the drop down menu will allow you to change the color, and you can drag it and make it as whatever size you like, and you can move it to wherever you'd like. Now we're going to create the button, and the button is probably the most used widget with vMix UTC. It allows me to do a lot of different things. It allows me to operate my overlays for one. And we're going to title this one Small Bug. And we're going to go ahead and tick these boxes here next to Execute and Reset. And then we're going to, in the link box, then we're going to give it a name. We're going to call this one Show Bug. And in the Reset one, we're going to tick it. And we're going to call this one Hide Bug. And this will be very important in our next episode when we do the automation process. And then we can click it as state dependent, and then whenever we activate it, we'll have a little light that'll come on to show us that it is indeed showing in our production. Any shortcut that's in vMix is also in vMix UTC, and you just got to scan through the list for what you want. The one we're looking for is Overview Input X, and X refers to your input. And then you select the input you want, and then the overlay channel 1, 2, 3, or 4. In this case, it's overlay channel 3. And this is when we're going to dive into Ndi Monitor. And the reason I'm doing this now is it allows you to see what we're doing in the main vMix production. We'll just entitle this Ndi Monitor, and we're going to have to attach a file to it where it says File Path to show it where this file is. It's a DLL file. And if you remember, when we originally downloaded vMix UTC from the forum website, I'll just kind of refresh your memory here. And then we clicked on Universal Title Controller, and you can see that there's a couple files there. Ndi Monitor Data Provider for UTC, the arrow indicates where those are at. You want to download the older one of that. That seems to be a little bit more stable, and that's the one that I use. You'll need to click on the file folder there as it's indicated, and then direct vMix UTC to the DLL file you just downloaded for Ndi Monitor. In the Ndi Monitor button that we just created, we'll go and click the drop-down menu. Any Ndi outputs will be reflected there, and we're going to choose output 1, which is the program output that's in our main vMix production. And it's showing you what's in program right now. The small bug is actually in the lower right-hand corner, and that's in program. So I'm going to click over to the other computer and just get rid of that. Just shut that overlay off. And then now when we click the button we just made, that overlay is going to come in. So how do we get rid of the overlay? Well, we could actually make another button, and that's what we're going to do. And it's just going to clear the entire overlay channel and not just that input. So we're creating another button. We're going to make it state dependent. Then under command we're going to go and look for the overlay commands again. Instead of this one, overlay input X in, this is going to be overlay input X out. And we don't have to choose a specific input. We're just going to clear that whole overlay channel, and we know that that small bug is on channel 3, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of channel 3. We'll resize the button we just made, and when we click on it, the small bug does go away. Go up to the top, click the show bug, and it shows back up. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you know when new videos are posted.